Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. All
Good
those
morning.
who are viewing this graduation, this is a monumental occasion because we get to see some of the astounding graduates. So, everybody, do me a favor, unmute yourselves, give yourselves a round of applause, just clap yourselves up in celebration.
Congratulations, guys.
Yeah, congratulations, everybody.
Yes.
Congratulations, congratulations, congratulations.
Thank
You all have meet yourselves again, guys. Don't do that. You guys have come a long way. Guys have come a very, very long way. I remember when y'all was like this big. Now look at y'all. Y'all full grown. Look at you, just looking amazing. Guys, I'm really, really appreciative and honored to be here to share in this time with you all. But today is all about you. Today is all about you and your accomplishment. When you woke up today, I hope you realize that the sun is shining because of you. The sun is shining because you have stepped forward, you stepped with impression, and you're out here to just make the world better and make your own worlds better. I'm impressed by the amount of intuitivity, the professionalism, the growth that all of you have mustered over the past few weeks. You came here strong. And one of the things that's so important is you guys did this together. You guys did this together. You came through this program, you supported one another, and now you're here to share in its accomplishments with one another. Next step is to make money together. Guys, this is a day that is going to celebrate you. And so, no, I'm not going to say any words right now to make anybody cry. I'm going to save that for the end. But for right now, I would like to introduce some people who have been part of your journey because they have some people that have been part of your journey that made all this possible. I would like to introduce the executive director of Strive New York, who has been instrumental in making all of our partnerships work. She has done a tremendous job of making sure that we are here to support you and create that infrastructure that has been part of your journeys to thus far. And so, without further ado, I'm going to introduce. No, we're going to save that. Sorry about that, guys. Um, During our occupational skills, we were part of working with Andromeda. And Andromeda has been instrumental in giving you the keys to making things happen and learning on the job. So I'd like to introduce Christopher McDonald as a representative of Andromeda to say his piece for you all.
Good morning, everyone. Could everybody hear me? Yes.
Good morning,
Good
Christopher.
morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So congratulations. I just want to make sure everybody can hear me. So yes, congratulations, everyone. Really our journey ends
You're not too clear to us, Chris. It's breaking up.
Hold on, let me take
You're
this
breaking up, Chris.
off. Can you hear me better now?
You're still on the red bar.
You can't hear me?
Off and on, it's like it sounds like robotic.
Okay, hold on. Let me try the headset again. If not, I'll have to come back. Can you hear me better now?
Awesome.
Better?
Yep.
Yeah, sounds good. Yeah.
Okay, sorry about that. So yes, congratulations, everyone. Christopher McDonald, Andromeda. It's been a pleasure getting to know you over the past month. I'm gonna get to know you a lot better this week, next week, and the next couple of months. As obviously, not only do we start the career journey, but we advance throughout it. So you're going to be stuck with me for well over, years on in, and that's a good thing because, like I said, it's all next steps. It's all how to approach employers and get what you want out of this career in construction. I did some outreach yesterday and spoke to a few people, and I'm excited to work on this next journey, this next big step after certifications, which obviously is employment. Having spoken with a few of you, I do see superintendents, head mechanics in every possible field, electricians, plumbers, masons, and I'm excited to work with all of you to find the great matches that are out there in construction right now today. And that's pretty much it. So really, thank you so much for being a part of our training program. And, the best is yet to come.
Let's give another round of applause to Mr. McDonald. All right, let's move on. As I was saying, guys, a lot of us have partnerships and people in places that allows us to be great. Strive is one of those organizations that it's not just the trainers, it's not just the career coaches. There's a whole host of other people that are behind us that help us to get things done. And so one of the best things that I love about working with Strive is the leadership. The leadership helps us to stay focused, stay solution oriented, and making sure that we get things done. And one of those people who has been instrumental in making all of this work is Miss Lakithia Furby, the Executive Director of Strive, who would like to impart some words upon you.
Hello, everyone. I was hoping that we could show the slide that had the roadmap on it, the journey map at this point. But I wanted to say good morning, congratulations. I am super hype for all of you, for all of your accomplishments. I know that it is not easy to get through all of these credentials and to do this in a pandemic. So I wanted to say you have now gone through career readiness training, occupational training, Jumpstart, and graduation. So you are at step 3. I wanted to share this slide. I love it because it talks to you about what's next, and then the fact that you are on a journey. The next step is going to be your job search phase, and Strive has a couple of things to help everyone in their job search. The Job Club, which meets Tuesdays and Thursdays, and also self-directed search workshop. Some of you are going to find your own job. Some of you are going to find a job that Strive referred to you. Everyone's pathway is going to look very, very different. And I'm excited to see where your journey takes you. I want to just help you to just stay motivated. Stay motivated on your search. Don't get discouraged if someone else gets a job first or someone else changes, because your journey will just take you wherever it takes you. You never know. But the most important thing is that Strive we want to be your partner along your journey. The first job will not be your end job. We recognize that the first job you get will be just the first rung on your ladder. And we want to stay with you through all of your journey and alumni services. Last night, there was a Becoming Mortgage Ready workshop. So we're really interested in helping people reach their financial goals as well as their career goals. So I am very excited for all of you to see where this journey takes you. And I look forward to hearing updates and success stories from all of you. Thank you very much for choosing Strive to be your partner on your journey.
Let's give another round of applause for the illustrious Lakithia Furby. Guys, you now are part of a pantheon of graduates that Strive has been instrumental in helping to get to where they want to be in lives. Each of you have a unique journey that you're going to go on, a roadmap that you're all going to follow. But some of it are steps that other people have taken, and those steps will help you to reference where you can possibly go. I met this young lady several years ago when I was new at Strive, and Strive spoke so highly of what she was able to accomplish as a student and as a postgraduate, as we call it, our alumni. She went on to pave a remarkable way in the construction industry, and we thought today was going to be a great time for her to impart her words of her journey so that you can have a beacon of light to follow, if you so choose, and inspiration towards your construction journey, as she has gone on to do some illustrious things. So with that being said, I would like to introduce Melissa Perry.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're good, Melissa.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. So, as Mr. Jackson said, you know, I'm Melissa Perry. I'm from cycle 6 of 2014, and I'm excited to be here today. And I love talking about Strive. And why do I love talking about Strive? Well, I love Strive and I'm in love with Strive. And Strive is like no other organization. They help me believe in myself, make me have the skills that I have today, turn it into ambition and into success. The day that I graduated from high school, I started working to support myself. And in some years, I worked 2 or 3 jobs. And at the same time, I wasn't getting rich, but I was getting by. And then 2 things happened. And it changed everything. And I was robbed at gunpoint when I was working for Domino's Pizza. And they stole my car, my wallet, my phone. They took everything from me. So without that, I had no pay, and my bosses understood, and I was out of commission for a while. So, and for people like me, every day, that meant a lot. Then Hurricane Sandy hit, and I lost my apartment and I lost my car. I happened to share my desperation with a friend who was working at Strive at that point. And she told me that Strive can help me get a job. So I jumped on the opportunity and joined the green construction program. I decided that I was going to do everything possible to get the most out of Strive. They gave me hope, inspiration, encouragement. And that's not something that you get from any organization. And they care. That's the true quality about Strive, is that they care about everyone that walks through those doors. They're not a hand up. They're not a handout, but a hand up. I worked hard. I graduated from Strive, their program. And while graduating, I was in honors of 10 construction certifications. They asked me to present myself for them at an event. And in doing so, while I was there, I literally walked into my next opportunity. I crashed headlong into the vice president of PW Grosser Consultant, Chris Armskog. I told him about my desperation in working in environmental. And lo and behold, 2 days later, he called me for an interview. I was hired right on the spot, full time. I will never forget January 21st of 2016. PW Grosser made me that offer. I was signed on as an environmental technician. 2 years later, I was promoted to a senior environmental technician. And today, I am a hydrogeologist. Hydrogeologist is somebody that studies water, soils, and the crust of the earth. I'm always focused on learning. I love to learn. I'm very eager. I have a can-do attitude. I'm living in a big, beautiful apartment. I have a brand new car. And I'm very thankful for that, for Strive and Strive. Thank you for always being there. Congratulations, Strive graduates.
Thank you for sharing.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Let's give a big round of applause to Melissa. Guys, one of the things that was so good about your guys' cohort was the fact that we got to pilot some new material. Our iStrive that network learning platform. And I loved how you guys were able to just use it as a hub for communication. And it kind of drove a very healthy competition amongst all of you. I remember logging into classes and hearing you guys talk and how all of you felt about, yo, how do I get more points? How do I do this? How do I do that? Not realizing that the psychology about it was making you all do better, wanting to get the best assignments and wanting to make sure that you met deadlines and get things on time, and encouraging others to do more work, to share more of yourself, to talk more and more and more. And you learned, and behaviors changed, and you grew, and you matured, and you became consummate professionals. As such, you guys racked in a ton of points. A lot of points were accumulated by you all. But the person who made the most points was Mr. Betancourt at 7,032. And as such, Mr. Betancourt is your valedictorian for Cycle 1. Albert, can you come and speak to the people, please?
Congratulations, Auburn.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Congratulations, bro.
Congratulations. Valedictorian.
Congratulations.
I was waiting for them to announce it.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thank
Wonderful.
You.
Fabulous. Congratulations.
Thank you. Like Jackson was saying, some of that push was due to, Sean, Ayala, and all the other guys that kept on top and pushing each other. So I appreciate all of you guys. I want to start off by saying, thank you to my wife and my kids, because they kept pushing me. Then I want to say thank you to Strive for putting together such a good team. If school was anything like this, I think most of us would have excelled even beyond. I say thank you to Strive, because not for giving us anything because we earned it, but rather for lighting the fire under us and pushing us to know what's in us, for we could propel forward, and allowing ourselves to earn not only certificates, but more control over our abilities in order to change, increase the chances in our lives, and dictate destinies in our lives for the better. And for those who lost hope in programs such as Strive, to see that there are many like Strives that are trying to help, but you need to start with helping yourself and get to a program like Strive and give them 100%. I would like to also say thank you to the classmates and everyone for seeing my abilities and the potentials, and the jokes and everything like that, because this class was beyond expectations, beyond any class that I've had in school, like I said. So I would like to thank you guys for that. I would like to share two things that stood with me. One, I normally listen to motivational speeches, but one of them that always stood with me was by Will Smith. I think you guys have heard it before. He shared a story about his pops and building a wall. And what he said was that it wasn't about building the wall. It was about putting that first brick, perfectly, perfectly. I mean, even if it took him like 10 minutes, he laid down that one brick perfectly. And every day he would lay down a brick. And it wasn't about building the wall, it was about laying the foundation down perfectly until one day he then had a wall. So that one always stood with me. And for Jackson, giving us our lessons and things of that nature, the other thing that stood with me was by a lady named Elizabeth Gilbert on TED Talk. I'm not a person for Eat, Pray, Love because those are not my movies. But what she said stood with me. You guys could go back and listen to her, but she talked about speaking on success, failure, and drive for keeping that creative finding. She said it's about finding your way back home. No matter whether you fail, no matter whether you succeed, you have to find that center and just stay there. And that center will help you dictate your pace. It'll help you dictate where you're going. And whenever you get lost, just get right back to your center and you should find your way. So those are things that always stood for me. I got a lot from the assignments. As I see the 7,000 points, I still go back to it this at this point in time. So I like the assignments. That was a good thing. School, I was never about my assignments. I'll go in the last day and I'll ace the test or whatever the nature is. But my assignments, I wasn't 100% on them. These assignments, it was like he would give them to me and it was like a drill sergeant because it was like, I'm going to get at them no matter what. And then when we would wait for our scoring, I will also get upset at him sometimes because it was like, where's my score? So I appreciate that part. So I would like to thank all of the Strive alumni. I would like to thank Strive. I would like to thank everyone in Strive, the whole Strive family and the whole classmates that graduated with us. So that's my conversation for you guys. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Come on, y'all can do better than that. Let's give Mr. Bancourt a big round of applause.
That's what's up, bro.
Albert, I really appreciate your words. I really appreciate all that you said. As an educator, it's always good when students remind us that they took a lesson home, and you were one of the people that always kind of pushed me to make sure that I was on my P's and Q's, and that's something that's necessary. I know that you're going to take that with you as you begin your career, and you're going to have an illustrious one. You're going to have one that's going to be very much beneficial to yourself and those around you. You're a natural born leader, and I really hope that you understand what that means and take on that responsibility, because, sir, you are powerful beyond measure. And when you realize it, when it clicks, there's going to be so much that you're going to be capable of. I look forward to one day calling upon you to speak to the graduates of future classes, as I do many of the other people in this class. This class was a very dynamic bunch, from Nathaniel being a jokester to Shimel allowing vulnerability to be the foundation that what we built on, to Dwight being sort of like the blood, the heartstring of everybody, keeping everybody together. You all came together in a way that was inspirational to me, and as an educator, as a trainer, it pushed me to want to do more for all of you. There was a wealth of knowledge coming from Sean. There was a wealth of knowledge coming from Jason. There was the young people who looked up to you, like DeAndre, and all of you played a role, sort of like the Bulls in the 90s. You guys did a tremendous job. But like the Bulls of the 90s, it took everybody giving 100%. It took everybody giving their best to make this collective its best. So as you raise the banner of this championship, like we did in the TED Talk, don't rest on your laurels. May this win radiate with you today, going through the weekend. But then Monday, we get right back to it. We got to defend that championship. And so that was my experience through all of this. Now it's time to celebrate you all and hear what your experience has been now that you've completed the totality of our Career Path program. So now is the presentation of your certificates. awarding you, and letting it known be all that you have successfully completed this program. And so when you see your name on the screen, you're going to come up, you're going to be able to talk, say your piece, and then we'll move on to the next person. All right. So the first person, the first person is, one moment, guys. You know, technology never wants to be on the right. All right. First person is going to be Nathaniel Andrews. Floor is yours, sir. Nathaniel, you're muted.
Can y'all hear me? All
You're
right.
good to go, sir.
Congratulations, everyone. How y'all doing today? And this was a real long, short, great journey with everyone. I loved it. I loved it so much. I appreciate all of y'all for even help motivating myself to do this. Mr. Jackson, Miss Smith, the whole Strive crew, everyone down to the alumni, even the classmates, everyone, y'all was great. I just really appreciate the learning I brought in, you know, everything down to the safety training, to the job training, to the hands-on training. I never really thought I'd be hanging from a rope, suspended in the air, but I did it, and I'm pretty scared of heights. So, but Strive let me overcome a lot of my fears, besides the heights and things, as far as even communicating with you guys and open up with you guys, because you know, like I said, you know, I normally keep to myself, but you guys brought a lot out of me. You know, my man Shamel, Bashir, Albert, Elijah, Dwight, a lot of you guys, man, you know what I mean? It was just great. Thomas, everybody, man, you dudes was awesome. And I just hope that we could take what we learned here in these past 10 weeks and we could bring it into the future and our future and make it so much bright and successful to where when we meet up one day, we're gonna be on a yacht or something, y'all. I'm telling y'all, we're gonna be chilling and we're gonna be celebrating. And we probably gonna have a few kids with us, but we're gonna be doing what we do. And I just want to congratulate everyone, congratulate myself, and I want to thank Strive for giving us all this opportunity to do what we can and make the best out of ourselves.
Appreciate you, Nathaniel. Thank you for your words. I know I gave you a hard time during our training time together. Do you now see why?
Yes, I definitely do.
Brother, you got it. You got it. And again, like everybody else in this class, Nathaniel, you are charismatic. You're going to get into places. You're going to get seats at the table just by personality alone. Now you bring the technical and the wherewithal to run it. Brother, just keep going. Keep going. I'm very proud of you.
Appreciate you. Thank you.
Next up, Andres.
Good morning. First of all, I want to thank Strive and all their staff for helping us and supporting us in this journey. From day one, the staff has been there supporting me to get in my career path, not just a job, to have a career. When I started this, I was a little shy, but this program opened me up. And I would just want to thank to also Andromeda for their training and other staff. They were it was an amazing experience. I learned a lot from here. Like as I said, I was I was a little shy when I speak in public, but this program helped me a lot. And I just want to thank Strive for being there for us and this to see that there's still people that care about us in this world. I just want to thank you so much for your help.
Andres, we would like to thank you. I remember how shy you were and how just in the back you played, and it's good to see you just come alive and be a part of the collective. It just add just a great support. I'm glad to see you've come so far. Really proud of you, sir. All right. Next person, Jose Franklin Ayala.
Good morning, guys. How are you? I hope everyone is doing great. First of all, I just want to go ahead and, throw a blessing to everyone. I want to bless every single one of you guys, because without you guys being here, we wouldn't have what we have. So first and foremost, I want to thank Strive, the entire staff, even the staff that we didn't see yet. You guys are not only inspirational, but you have this passion to go ahead and make one believe in oneself. And there's so many different things that you guys went ahead and not only gave me, you gave, the cycle one of, 2021 graduating class. I think without you guys, we wouldn't be together. And I've met and made so many new friends. Whether, everyone has the same, goal or not, I think that everyone's going to reach it no matter what. I want to thank every single one of my classmates. I want to thank Andromeda for their time and space, their patience, and their dedication to make sure that we learn correctly everything we need to learn for our trade and skills to be successful. I also want to thank all of the supportive staff from, Tina Yeri to, Tyrone Jones, all these great people, the parenting, all these great, supporters that were able to be part of the Strive staff to help us continue to go forward and help us with our personal situations. I want to throw a thank you to Letitia Smith. I want to wish her happy birthday. She's not here. She's amazing, especially CJ, Mr. Jackson. I want to thank you very much for all your support and your drive and your perseverance to make sure that we stayed on that straight line and narrow. That the second you saw us kind of like veer off a bit, you kind of like brought us back online. So again, guys, I really appreciate you guys. I made new friends. I needed new friends. It's new time, new era, and it's our time now. So let's make it happen. And good luck to everyone. God bless.
Thank you, Franklin. Just a consummate professional. You were very steady and you were just consistent throughout. That consistency is going to serve you well. Everybody wants consistency. And as a man who epitomizes that, just keep running with that. But don't let that consistency create stagnation or complacency. Yes. Continue to challenge yourself. Continue to grow and be consistent at your new level.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations, sir.
Thank you.
Next person I would like to call up is Mr. Johnny Burgess.
Good morning. I would like to thank the class. I would like to thank Strive. I would also like to thank the directors and everyone who came up with the idea of putting this program together for us to strive to make it better. And me personally, I was one of these guys that came into this program thinking that I wasn't going to get nothing from the program because I've been through a lot of other programs and some of them wasn't as successful as Strive was. And the reason why I'm saying that is strive you to make it better because the circumstances that it takes you through the physical, the mental, and emotional training is what we all need. And with that, I commend the program and I thank y'all for giving me the opportunity and chance for graduating and completing the program for y'all. So thank y'all so much.
Let's give a round of applause to Johnny. I remember when Johnny started, I was like, oh man, this guy gonna give me a hard time because he's lived and he has his own perspective and own just stubbornness about him. But then it was like that stubbornness was malleable. You allowed yourself to learn. And it's like that phrase, can't teach an old dog new tricks. But Johnny, you've shown that that's not true. Not only did you allow yourself to learn, you respected the process. And now look at you. Look at you. Just amazing and powerful. So I want you to remember that your past don't dictate anything. Past does not dictate anything. Where you are now, this is your starting ground. This is your tip off. This is where it begins for you. All the things you've been through, all that did was create a very shiny suit of armor that allow you to go through the fires and be protected. I'm really, really proud of you, Johnny. Appreciate you, sir. Thank you. Next up, Sydney Collins.
Good morning, y'all. I would like to thank Mr. Jackson. I met you. Well, you the first name I saw on here. First voice I heard on here, and you both motivated me from day one. And so you up now? Come on, I was waiting for you. I would like to thank the guys that I met on here, and y'all pushed me. I had no conversations with a lot of dudes, no personal things people went through. We just met, gave me the best advice, and I just wish everybody luck. Keep in contact with the ones I'm in contact with. I hope to keep in contact with everybody. And I just, I still want to learn from y'all daily. I don't want to let it stop here. I want to keep talking. Y'all my new friends now. So I want to keep it going. Let y'all know how I'm doing. I want to know how y'all doing. And let's just keep it moving.
Mr. Collins.
Yeah.
One of the things that I appreciated you so much, was just your level of perseverance. You got injured. There was every reason for you to quit. Every reason for you to just be like, you know what, just not the time. I got to go do my thing elsewhere. Yo, here you are. Here you are, just shining, just looking good, feeling good, accomplished. Being a father is a hard time, and I know a lot of times y'all saw my kid jump on here trying to make sure, like, get in the way of things, but yo, you didn't let anything stop you. I want you to hold on to that. Realize that level of perseverance is something that all of us hope to have. It's not the small things. You broke your finger, had your hand hurt. Like, yo, how you gonna do construction with broken hands that you need to use? Right. But here you are, still determined, still pushing through. And I salute you, sir. I salute you for just taking everything and not making excuses and just walking with your head held high. I know you're looking down on me because you got the phone down, but you know what I mean.
I know what you mean. Come on, man.
Appreciate you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Right. Next up is Mr. Little Drummer Boy, Thomas Felder.
It gotta be Mr. Jackson, I swear. But first and foremost, I want to thank God for letting us wake up and see another day, and letting us be able to make it through this journey, should I say. This was a very tough journey for some of us. We sacrifice a lot to make sure that we stick with this journey. Second of all, Mr. Jackson, I want to say thank you personally, because you gave me the drive to keep moving, to keep going, like the A Train Express. You keep pushing me to keep going, because yes, believe it or not, I was one of those that was ready to quit. I was one of those that was ready to be like, I'm done. I can't do it. But you gave me the push and the energy. Besides that, I have to say this, Miss Rosie, I know you on here. She's another one that gave me the fire. She gave me that fire because, listen, from day one, she let me know, don't play with me. Don't play with me. I'm not the one. Don't listen. You're going to come in here and you're going to start from the bottom. You're going to work your way up. I appreciate you, Rosie. I really do. And I love you for that. I want to thank Strive. I'm thanking Strive for everything that they've done thus far. And I know that they're going to do more. It seems like they are. I'll tell you something funny real quick. I'm not going to take up too much time. Rosie and Miss Tyra set fire to me yesterday. Just yesterday. She was like, you better call me right now. I'm like, what'd I do? You didn't answer such and such. I'm like, okay, cool. So now that that's squared away, I thank Ms. Tyra, Ms. Smith, Mr. Jackson, and I thank my new fellow friends that I met, real men, real grown men. And I appreciate you all. And I'm gonna leave with this. This is just the tip of the iceberg. We got so much work to do. And there's going to be times where there's going to be things that's going to come in between us, but we got to keep pushing. We got to keep pushing, and we got to keep going. And I want to say salute to every last one of us, and thank you.
Thomas, let go of the hesitation. You already amazing. You already have achieved. You already great. I apologize, my daughter's mimicking what I'm saying. But there's still a level of hesitation that I feel that you're holding yourself back. I know growing up, a lot of us say things like, yo, you gotta be humble. You gotta be, just be humble and go about life with the humility and all that. Humility don't mean to deny that you're dope. Humility does not mean to shrink yourself for the sake of others. Humility means I'm not going to throw it in your face. Walk with the recognition and know how that you are amazing, that you have a strength and a power about you. Walk with that. Yes, you don't got to be braggadocious and be like, yeah, I did all this, so and so off. But still, fill the room up. You are an magnet person. Easily can command rooms if you allow yourself to be. Don't be hesitant. Don't be timid about life. Don't be timid about yourself, Mr. Felder. You started this program while on vacation. Speaks to the caliber of the man that you are. Things got a little rough as you was making the transition. You stuck it out. Speaks to the caliber of the person you are. You've done things in music and in dance. You've done things in your career. You've done things in having a foresight to get to where you want to be. You've done things. You've accomplished. You've obtained. Don't shrink yourself to fit them how people may view you. Recognize that you are giants and walk as such. I would always tell you all, don't be just present, be a presence. What that means for you is I want you to step with more courage, step with more force, so that when you leave those footprints in the sand, there's a couple inches that people got to climb out just to be able to walk behind you.
Gotcha.
I appreciate you, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Next person is Mr. Jose Flores.
Hello. I just want to thank everybody for giving me a great experience. I learned a lot from you guys, everybody. I met nice personalities. You guys made school for different. It made me realize that we're always advancing and that we're always progressing to teach our legacies something better, something new, and to show them how the world can sometimes be cruel, but there's always hope into learning something new, and it's never too late to start. So just want to say to everybody to keep pushing, keep showing everybody where the road leads to. Tell them your experiences, so that they don't make the same mistakes as us, and they're able to live happier, more progressive life, easier, to make it easier for everybody else, not just us, and so that not everybody has to go through the awful or terrible experiences that we have had. So just want to thank everybody, especially the teachers. They're very great. Mr. Jackson, very inspiring. And especially the main teacher, Crystals. He's not here, but I would like to thank him. He's a very great teacher, very patient with us, very inspiring, and just great teacher in general. So thank you guys for making this a very great experience.
Jose gave me my first lesson as we was piloting our learning management system, because as soon as he got on, he immediately tried to do all the work. I was like, you ain't even learned it yet. How you gonna try to do all the assignments? And I had to learn how to deactivate things in order to make sure that he didn't go ahead. But there was a lesson in that, and it showed me something of who you were. You weren't a person that procrastinates. You're not a person who wants to hold back. You're a person that takes initiative, and that's appreciative. And as you go into the workforce, as you go and start your career or continue to build your career, that initiative, that gun fortitude that you have is going to serve you well. It has been a pleasure to be part of your journey, Mr. Flores. Thank you. The next person is Mr. Dwight France.
Good morning, everybody. Hello, y'all hear me? Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
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 Morning, right?
I'm not going to write. I didn't write a book like Albert or none of that. You know, I ain't prepared to give a speech, but I'm satisfied overall with the program. I learned a lot, especially from Mr. Jackson, because one thing that everybody had this little emotional part. So I'm gonna do my little speech now too. So one thing that Mr. Jackson said when we was in class on Zoom, like a lot of us weren't like being prepped by anybody to become a man. We were just like thrown into the situation. I don't know if y'all remember that part, but that stuck out with me the most. And when Shamel started crying, it really punched me in the chest too, you know? But I didn't cry or none of that. I had my PPE on, so I don't think y'all was seeing me. I was crying on the inside, on the low, you know, but it really touched the nerve because it's true. If you do the statistics, like they call it, you'll find that 90% of us wasn't really grown up with a father figure. I grew up with my grandmother, but she's like a gladiator. You couldn't get by her with nothing. She'll beat you with a pot spoon if she had to. So that was tough, you know. So, but as far as like my father, I know my father, but I don't really like, you know, we not on father-son terms, you know. But that was a lesson that I really took up and try to be better about my time here at Stride. So I learned to be punctual on time. I learned a lot about the scaffolding on the hands-on when we got to the classroom. Got to meet all the other alumni at Strive. It was a good time. A lot of free lunch, you know. Everybody was looking forward to the lunch because it was free. You just wear the helmet and get the lunch. I noticed everybody was really showing up at lunchtime. You'll see every face like who are you? We never even saw you in the classroom. But at lunch, you see everybody. You see like 50 people and it's only 20 of us. Anyway, that was just a little humor for the class. Love y'all. It was great. I had a great experience with everybody. Thank you to Mr. Jackson. Thank you to Miss Smith. Thank you for Miss Maxine. And thanks to everybody else, even if I ain't mention your name. Thank you. Congratulations to everybody. And I'm out.
Dwight, I really appreciate you. Your levity in times allows a lot of things to go by smoothly. But one of the things that I want to touch on is recognizing that Strive is unlike other programs. It's easy to teach job readiness. It's easy to get you guys OSHA. Other programs, other organizations go about it. But as you just showed, the initiation of man, that's not something that you're going to go everywhere and get. That's not something that's going to be shown to someone because no one really cares about you as an individual. They care about outcomes and numbers and statistics and putting you on a piece of paper so that organization look good. That's not how we operate over here. It's not how I operate. I care about you as a man. So those little tidbits that I share in class are designed to make sure that when you leave here, when you turn off Zoom, when you leave the doors of Strive, you not only have certification, but you're feeling better about yourself. Oh, not only better about yourself, but that sword that you are, the weapon that you are, is designed to work a little more efficiently. That you can learn about your life. And like I told you all, I'm just here to give you perspective. If you woke up and you saw your situation different and you was activated to do something different, then sir, I did my job. And you, Mr. France, have shown to me that things have been effective. I love your synergy with everybody. I love how you are able to connect with everybody. And I hope that you see the power that you have. I hope that you see how you're able to leverage relationships. Because Mr. France, leveraging relationships is something that is so incredible, a power that politicians hope that they can muster because they need it to move things. Sir, you can move this city if you decide to. And I hope that you decide to move this city. It's been a pleasure to be a part of your journey. Thank you, Mr. France. Next person is Mr. DeAndre, Germany.
Good morning, everyone. I just wanted to say congrats to everyone who made it this far. We all made it basically 2 months together, but we became a family. I want to thank Strive for allowing us to learn, be professionals, teaching us how to basically further our career, grow as people, and just giving us a lot of information on just how to be grown adults and just being great people in the end. And then I want to thank Andromeda. I want to thank Christos. He was a great instructor. He basically knew what he was doing. He taught the class well. I want to thank Chris for allowing us to, giving us this opportunity, for giving us hands-on training, allowing us to feel like what it'll be in the field. And that's mainly it. Thanks to everybody who made it.
DeAndre, appreciate you in a sense that you didn't get lost amongst all of these people. You're probably one of the youngest, if not the youngest. And here you are, still walking shoulder to shoulder, holding people up, still here, still pushing. You have a long life ahead of you, a long life of prosperity. I'm impressed upon you at such a young age deciding to take control of your life. I didn't take control of my life until I was 27 years old. I appreciate and love that about you. Continue to walk strong, young man.
Thank you.
Next up, Shamel X Griffin.
How you doing, everybody? I just want to start off by thanking Mr. Jackson. You know, like everybody said from day one, you gave that speech, and I already knew what kind of program this was going to be. And I want to really thank, the guys in the class really for helping me get over a lot of things that I was going through, especially when we went to Andromeda. Thomas, Johnny, Franklin, Elijah, Jason, Sean, and Albert. You guys really helped me realize the bigger picture, you know what I'm saying? I was going through a lot, especially from both of my grandmothers, how that was going, and I was ready to leave because I was just going through a lot every day, losing a best friend. Like I said, almost losing both of my grandmothers. So I really didn't know what to do. But without you guys, without the class, without Strive, I love all you guys. I couldn't do it without y'all. Thank you.
Shamel, you went through a lot during this time. And again, just speaking to the collective, how everybody rallied around you. Didn't know you outside of just being in this room, and they rallied around you, lifting you up. It was one of, like, in my fraternity, we do this thing where they have men stand around you and they tell you to walk forward, and then somebody pushes you forward. And then if you try to go back, the person in the back of you pushes you forward. And then when you try to lean to the side, you can't because there's two brothers on the side of you holding you erect. Just to show that being part of that brotherhood, you're always going to move forward. And that's what happened during your time here. You guys kind of grew into a fraternity of sorts, helping one another, leveraging one another, being there for one another. And you, sir, allowed yourself just to be vulnerable, allowed yourself. And there's such a strength in vulnerability because now you get to see your real self. That mask that's been caked on is now washed away by the tears that you're shedding. And now you get to see that real you. And if you don't like it, You know what work you got to do. And if you love it, you get to make that shine that much brighter. I've been so impressed by you over these weeks, over these months. And I want you to continue to walk strong. And like I told you before, I got you. However I can support you, I got you. Continue selling them bean pies, my brother. Next person is Hector Guerrero.
Whoa. Thank you very much. I don't know where to start. I don't know what to say. I wish I would have wrote something like Albert, bro. Boy came prepared. I'm just thankful, grateful for this program. There should be more programs like this. It was a breath of fresh air after this pandemic, being locked down for so many months. To get to meet new people. I said this last time, this is the first time I take a class since like high school, college. Wasn't really into it. I didn't know what to take out of it, but I'm thankful and grateful for this program, for the many lessons inside and out. Andromeda, thanks to Chris, to Christos, thank you, Mr. Jackson, the whole Strive staff. Everything was great. To this new brotherhood that we have. And nothing, I just see this as a stepping stone. This is, like Kobe said, game 5, job not done. We're gonna keep going, keep moving forward. That's all I gotta say, man. Thanks, everybody. Blessings.
Hector, like I said, during the time that we were together, probably one of the smartest people in the room, one of the most intuitive, one of the most like forward-thinking young men that I've met in a long time. You challenged me intellectually, and I really appreciate that. And I really want you to run with that. You think differently, all right? You see things differently, and that is a great tool to have. You're very enterprising. There's so much for you to do. So much. The world is your oyster. And all you just put a little hot sauce on that, and it'd be good. Hector, I'm very proud of you. I saw it like during times you'd be like, this ain't for me. This is a little weird. I don't know what y'all talking about over there. I'm glad you stuck it out, because just seeing the man that you've matured into in just this short amount of time, and just allowing me to see just how intuitive and great you are. I hope that you hear these words that I'm saying, and that you go out there in this world and live as such. Because you're powerful, man. And I look forward to continuing working with you. Thank you.
Appreciate that.
All right. Next person is the captain, Jason Hernandez.
Wow, yeah, this was definitely a learning experience to me. You know, I know what it is to be buried in the ground with all the problems that life could give you. And I know how it is to get out of that grave by yourself when no one can help you. You know, you men and women have a helping hand to get out of that ditch. You know, Strive came along, saw you your hand poking out, and they're pulling you out. And I felt like moments at Andromeda. I felt like a gladiator. I felt like Maximus with new gladiators around me. You know, I was looking out for everyone because I have the experience, and I wanted you guys to be successful and survive. You know, I haven't slept more than 6 hours for like maybe years, but I stay grinding. You know, I decided to take Strive this course because I had a lot of downtime in my career. And I said, why not learn something new? Why not meet different people? Let's see what they have to offer. And, you know, I paid child support for 2 children. I've been emancipated. I work 3 jobs, and I'm still grinding. You know, open up my own business, as you guys know. And I got an LLC, like Mr. Jackson told me to do. And I'm back on my 9 to 5. And I'm here to pull you guys out if you need me. You know, you guys are a true brotherhood to me. And I can say thank you to all Strive members, all Strive students for pushing me, to become the most successful I could be. I got 4 kids looking at me, and they're real proud, and I'm proud of you guys for everything you've done. And thank you, everybody.
Jason, I don't know what to say, man. You've been solid throughout, and I'm glad that you reconnected to all the things that you wanted to do. Congrats on that LLC. I mean, congrats on the business, and congrats on all you got coming on, man. Just the life, the what you got going in the future coming in, the wife and all that. Man, you got a lot going on, and that's just because clap that up. Let's celebrate that. Congratulations, congratulations.
Yeah, I got 90 days to my wedding day.
Congratulations, yes. Congratulations. My man about to do
I'm hiring. I just signed a deal with Stadium Goods sneaker store. So I'm hiring security guards.
Jason, like I told Thomas, stop with the humility. Just means don't be braggadocious. Walk like a giant. Say you got this. Guys, give him another round of applause. Congratulations, Jason.
Thank you very much.
All right. Next up, Mr. Bashir Hogan.
Oh, snap. Good morning, everybody. Yeah, I want to thank everybody collectively, Strive, all the classmates. I mean, it's been a all right journey. It was pretty cool, pretty easy. You know, like they said earlier, a lot of people did want to pull out. A lot of people wanted to give up, and everybody just kept pushing each other to move forward and get the job done. And we're here now. Congratulations, everybody. I think we're leaving Kiara out. Congratulations to you. And that was a great job, you know, coming from a place where, you know, they put a lot of females down, Black women for the most part, and you pulled through, you know, with a whole bunch of physical men. Like you actually did it. And that's about it. I ain't write a speech. Just wanted to keep it short and sweet. And congratulations, everybody.
Mr. Hogan, one of the things that's so impressive about you is when you decided, you said, "Yo, I'm gonna change my life. I can't live like that no more." And here you are, man, just smiling, just looking good. Just it must feel good to say that you're gonna do something and then do it. You have been consistent. You've been constant with yourself, and I just hope that you continue to take this time, look at it, and remind yourself constantly, "I can do it. I got this." I'm very much appreciative of you, sir. If there's anything I can do to continue to support you, you already know. I got you.
All right, cool. Thanks.
All right. Next up is Elijah.
Good morning, everybody. I want to thank Strive, you know, Mr. Jackson, Ms. Smith, Rosalind, Jill, Tara, you know, I'm trying to get everybody's name. Everybody that I worked with directly or that helped behind the scenes, you know, get the ball rolling on a lot of things and doing what they said they would do. Everybody communicated well. If I had an issue, if I had a problem, they got back to me. They answered all my questions. As far as ACI, I want to thank Christos, Christopher, David, everybody at ACI, very professional, very intelligent, very wise. This whole experience from virtual to hard skills has been incredible. I've done a lot of things with my hands, you know, putting things together, little things, painting. You know, I always enjoy doing stuff with my hands. I've done portal work, but this was a totally different experience. None like it. I look forward to more of it. And I hope that I can turn, you know, everything that I've obtained, my certifications and my connections and my education, and make it work for me down the line. I want to thank my classmates as well for being supportive. And I wish everybody the best. Thank you.
Elijah, man, just a real easygoing guy. Really, really, really appreciating all the things that you brought to the table. Recognizing that sort of like a quiet storm, but remember, storms still roar. All right, that rain still goes. Keep going with things. All right, allow yourself to be present. Don't always just play the back. Sometimes you got to make a lot of noise in order for people to see you, because you are a man worthy of being seen. Thank you for allowing us to help you to get to where you are today. All right, next up is Miss Kiara Kennedy.
Hello, everybody. Good morning. I just wanted to thank everybody, all my new brothers, even though y'all joke too much sometimes. It's all right. How you guys all helped me. You didn't make me feel like I couldn't do stuff. You supported me. So I greatly appreciate that. Everybody from Strive, Mr. Jackson, happy belated birthday. Miss Letitia, her birthday's today. It's awesome. Christos, Francie, I think that's Christopher, Miss Perry, all the interns, Miss Yeri, sorry, Miss Perry too, and all the interns, everybody, Miss Maxine, Rosalind. Today is actually a little bit of a bittersweet day for me. I've had a rough year. Today's my late mother's birthday, actually. So I like to think that this would have been a good birthday present for her, you know. I'm so happy that I made it. Thank you to my family, my friends, especially my grandmother right here. She's the one that made me wake up every morning when I was trying to like go back to sleep. Thank you guys. You guys are awesome.
Kiara Kennedy from New York City. Kiara, the lone woman in this group. And I'm so sorry, my daughter. you you have stood almost all these men, didn't back down, still here. Just a testament to your greatness. Testament, and I know that your late mother would love. I know that your late mother would love to see the woman that you've become right now, who you are, what you're doing, and what you're about to do. There's so much ahead of you. And I want you to realize, just look how strong. Look around you and see all of these men with strong personalities, giants. And there you are, the Medusa of it all, and putting them all to stone. You can control the room. You're so intelligent. You're so powerful, and you're not afraid. Being not afraid is the reason why you're going to be so successful. I'm so proud of you. Congratulations. All right. The next person is... Give me one moment, guys. Nestor Martinez.
Good morning, everyone. I appreciate actually getting this opportunity. I want to thank Strive. I want to thank Andromeda and the alumni. Little that everyone knew, I went through a long journey. Nobody knew I was actually sleeping in my car while doing this program. I came all the way from Georgia to actually complete this program. And I had a lot of ups and downs going, just trying to bathe here, bathe there. No one knew the struggle. So the only thing that kept me going were just 3 individuals. I'll tell you, Sean, thank you. Shamel, thank you. And also Johnny Burgers, thank you. Y'all three kept me going. Y'all knew deep in depths of what, here and there what I was going through. There was a lot of mishaps in class. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Where to the point that someone said they were gonna smack me, and to the point that somebody tried to bamboozle me. Well, they did bamboozle me. I was looking out for their best interest, not knowing that I was going through a lot. I got my mom in the hospital and stuff. She's dying right now as is. My 13-year-old sister, she got pregnant, and I got to take care of all that. I have a big family here. I really thank you, Mr. Jackson, because one thing about it, it's like there was many times I kept almost giving up. The last 2 days of classes, I didn't go due to the fact that there was, I had to sit in the hospital and stuff like that with my mom. I'm like the little big brother. There's 10 of us. Everyone is counting on me. And it's a moment right now where, my hands is dirty because as you can see, my fiance car broke down and I'm fixing it at the same time doing this. It's a lot going on, but the thing about it that keeps me going and keep me striving and stuff is that I've noticed that I'm not a quitter. I've noticed that I'm a very strong individual, going from foster home to foster home. I'm not trying to give everybody a sob story. I've been very successful and all throughout all the years that I accomplished a lot of things. I could have been out there doing the bad stuff. But instead, I keep telling myself and keep motivating myself to tell myself, you know what, Nesto, you have it, you got it, no matter what goes on. Because sometimes I always tell people, the ones that struggle the most and the ones that go through the most are the ones to actually be the strongest one and gets to many places more harder. I'm much more hungrier than you think. It's just not showing through words. It's just showing through my actions as I'm moving forward, trying to open up my own business, doing what I have to do, So all I can say is each individual stories and everyone has a story in this class, and I learned from each and every one of y'all. To be honest with you, I've learned a lot from each and one of y'all. Y'all the reasons why, because I fed off of y'all energy. I'm not gonna lie to you. I fed off of everyone's energy in this class, and y'all energy was just so overwhelming, so overpowering that when I wake up in my car or stuff and I see myself and I'd be like, whoa, I'm sleeping in the car. And and I'm driving to school and I'm like, wait, I gotta do this. If it wasn't for the free lunch, I think I would have never made it. If it wasn't for these individuals, I would have never made it. So it's a lot of things, that no one, I never tell nobody my business, but I thank y'all. And I wanted to really take this opportunity to tell each and every one of you, especially Kiara, because Kiara always had me laughing. She always came next to me and had me laughing. But I thank each and every one of y'all for actually supporting me mentally. And y'all didn't even know y'all was actually doing that. There's, not to make this too long, but y'all all helped me in a way where as many times as I wanted to go backwards and be like, you know what, I can't do this no more. It's 30 days of me being homeless, sleeping in my car and all these things. But y'all all gave me a spark in a way that I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna go. Because everyone had a story. Everyone has something going on with their lives that I'm like, you know what, I'm not the only one. So thank you all for having me. This ain't gonna be the only journey I have. I have many more to go. And I'm really proud of myself. I'm gonna pat myself in the back and tell myself, you know what, through it all, sleeping in my truck or in a car and, try to make ends meet just to survive. And especially it was cold, I'm really proud of myself. And that right there taught me a life lessons that I could actually overcome and be whoever I want to be. So thank you again, Strive and Andromeda and everyone and all the staff and the alumni that actually helped me out bit by bit. Thank you.
Yo, clap it up for Nesto, please.
Wow.
Sir.
One of the things that is so unique and important about Strive is there's an activity called Stand and Deliver. Everybody hates it when they have to do it because I don't want to talk about myself for 5 minutes. I don't know what to say. The reason that activity is conducted is because we recognize that a lot of people don't have outlets to talk about themselves, don't have outlets to get off their chests what's burdening them, don't have outlets just to speak freely and to feel safe. Also, men just tend to bottle things up, and we don't want to speak about our hardships because we're afraid that it may make us look a certain way. Nesto, there's strength in communication. There's strength in brotherhood. And like everyone came to Charmel's aid during his situations, the same is going to be said for us and for you. Sir, I applaud you for going through all that, even as quasi-silently that you went through it. But recognize that I will be contacting you. Recognize that I'm pretty sure other people in Strive will be there to support you to make sure that you don't longer go through this by yourself anymore. You are a testament to strength, testament to perseverance, testament to resolve. You, sir, are everything. Recognize that. You are not your situation. How hard it is right now, you are not this situation. It does not define you. You are strength. You are perseverance. You are magnificent. And all this is right now is just a footnote to a longer, grander story. You are supported. And I've thrown around the word brotherhood this cohort, but I really, really mean it. I really, really mean that we all come together to support one another. And Strive is an organization that is designed with that in mind. That's the reason why we're giving you these opportunities to speak.
I don't care, bro. I'm so sorry. I'm crying.
No, it's okay. And like I said in class, let those tears flow. It is okay to cry. Because what that just reminds you of how human you be. Our situations tend to rob us of our humanity. Because we got to be strong for our sister. We got to be strong for our mother. We got to be strong for the people around us. You also have to be human. And here you are being human. And as a human being, we need connections from other people. And here am I connecting with you. I will be contacting you at the end of this. We're going to talk. I appreciate you, Mr. Martinez. And thank you for allowing us to be part of your story.
Thank you.
Yeah, let's give a round of applause to Nesto one more time, please.
That's very strong, bro.
Crazy word. Stay strong, Nesto. We here, brother.
Next person is Mr. Sean Mulholland.
I was literally thinking, man, it sucks to follow Nesto. Man, I was going to keep it light and all funny, you know. I think I said it before. The program was cool. The structure of everything, I think the 4 weeks online was dope. But I think me and Albert and a few other people who were like excited or overachievers or whatever found the class itself. And this is just for like, you know, future reference or cycle 2 or whatever. It wasn't as challenging as I think we thought it could be. I think there's a little bit of a distance of like making sure that people finished, which I understand is important. And I think it could have been a little bit more aggressive with the hands-on learning. But with that being said, overall, it was a positive experience. Happy belated birthday, Mr. Jackson and Miss Smith, if she's watching. Happy birthday. I think, and I've said this before, I think that the people really made the program for me. The relationships, the experiences, really cool getting to know everybody. And I'm really proud of everyone. I think the remaining instruction that I can leave everyone with is just kind of believe in yourself and let the world see who you are. Because I'm a fan. And I've gotten over the course of 20 years behind a bar to know a lot of people. And I think a lot of you are really, really special. And I think if you let the world see it, I think you guys would be a lot more successful in life. Just just let the world see who you are. And thank you for spending your time with me. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Sean, I appreciate that. Thank you so much for that. Telling me my work wasn't hard enough. I got something for you.
Your
I
work
got
was hard
no.
enough.
It's fine. It's fine. Just go on our Strive. I got you. There's a bunch of assignments coming. Got you, Sean. Appreciate you, man. There's nothing more. You're a leader. And we've talked about that, and we're going to continue to talk. Like I said, I'm here to support you. I'm here to make sure that you recognize that your voice is strong and just to lead with just greater worth. Like, you're good, Sean. I got you. But just there you go. There you go. There you go. Just go to iStrive after this because I got some assignments for you. All right. Next up is Mr. Ortiz. Mr. Ortiz, I know you're here. Looks like he stepped away. All right, cool. So we're gonna move on and get Mr. Grooves, Mr. Idris Grooves. You're up.
It's Mr. Groves, but I'll take Grooves too.
Man,
I
it's
like
Grooves. I said what I said, man.
It's groove. Let's get in the
First
groove.
of all, I'd like to give thanks to the person that even put me on to this. Know what I'm saying? That was my sister-in-law. So I want to give thanks to her because without her, I wouldn't even know what this was. Feel me? Nextly, I want to give thanks to all those in the class, Mr. Jackson. I had a mentor already, but you was definitely like a big mentor. Every day with just the motivational speeches and things like that. I want to thank the class, Johnny Burgess, Shamel, Sean. You know what I'm saying? It was Thomas. It was a lot of y'all that was on. That was like, you feel me, by my side. That I look at y'all as big brothers and role models. You feel me? Because I'm still young, and y'all was teaching, like y'all was guiding me through things, showing me life ropes, life situations, how life should be, and things like that. So I really thank y'all. I appreciate y'all so much. I appreciate Christos. He's a great teacher, wonderful teacher. He took the time out. He took the time out to be with us. He took the time out to train us. The hands-on was amazing. I love this class. I'll recommend it to anybody to let them know that if you want to start a new life, have a better career, and just, like better yourself, this is where it is. So I'm making fun of me for coming late, y'all, too. I love y'all for that, too, for the jokes. But I appreciate y'all no matter what. We're on to bigger and better things. It's only up from here, y'all know. So just continue to grind and strive yourselves, and at the same time continue to bless somebody else, because you never know what comes out of that. So thank you.
Strong words, young man. Really appreciate all the effort that you put in, the things that you did, even just trying to persevere, trying to break down those bad habits, the lateness, but just always still striving for more. And that's not to be cliche or have a pun, is you really tried to push ahead, and that effort is warranted. That effort is acknowledged. That effort is appreciated. And it's effort in life that's going to ultimately lead to your success. Keep putting in that effort. Good job, sir. Next up is Mr. Bryce Santiago.
Yeah, hello. Hello. Hey guys. Good morning. Congratulations to everybody. I would like to thank my family, my friends, everyone I met here, my classmates. Also, I'd like to thank Strive, of course, Mr. Jackson, Ms. Smith, everyone that's connected with Strive. I also like to thank Andromeda, Christos, all the helpers, all the trainers that were there helping us, leading us the way. This is a very humbling experience. This is a very humbling experience. I know I'm one of the youngest, probably one of the youngest or not, classmates here. And I know I've asked a lot of questions, especially in person with my classmates and Christos. So I want to take everybody's experience and put them into my life, and because I want to be a leader one day, like a majority of all you guys here. And like I said, thank you guys so much. This is a very humbling experience. And yeah, thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, my man, The Weeknd. Brian, I really appreciate the effort that you made. Just yeah, he does look like everybody every single day. Brian, I mean, it's just great being one of the youngest people here and just being able to stand. It's just a testament. This cycle, very strong personalities, very strong presences, and you were able to stay around with them and continue to learn, continue to watch over people, and you'll see that the leader that's in you will continue to come out. You are a leader. You just got to decide that you want to be and live as such. I'm really appreciative and love what you've done so far. I look forward to seeing where your story goes and continues. Congratulations, young man.
Yeah, thank you so much. Appreciate it.
All right. Mr. Ortiz looks like he is still.
You're muted.
Sorry about that. Looks like Mr. Ortiz is still away from his screen. We'll get him if he comes back. With that being said, graduates, make some noise. Congratulations.
Congratulations, everyone. Congratulations.
Yes, yes.
Thomas, don't do that. Thomas, don't do that.
Where them drums at, Thomas?
All right.
Thomas, say about
Don't do
the
that, Thomas.
All right, guys. So, with that being said, I would like to introduce and welcome to the stage a representative from our business development team, our team Awesome, to offer you some encouraging words as you begin your job search.
I'll go. Can everyone hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Hi.
Yeah.
Congratulations, everyone. We are super happy for all of you. We look forward to working with you more. We hope to see all of you at Job Club on Tuesday and Thursday at 10 a.m. Keep doing what you're doing. Thomas, keep returning those phone calls promptly. It's very important. You know, we're going to get on you. I know Rosalind and Tara gave you the business, I'm sure.
Yes, they did. And I just got another phone call. Yes. And I
Okay.
answered it.
Yep. I know some of you have, I'm sorry, guys. Sorry. I know some of you have, some of you have interviews today. I believe Johnny has an interview today. We're excited for you. And next week, I know Albert is interviewing. So we want to keep getting all of you interviews. So just stay in touch. We will stay in touch and we'll see you at Job Club next week. And congratulations again.
Thank you, Jill.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jill.
All right, guys. Again, Strive had multiple people in part of your journey. And one of the people who has been instrumental in helping you to recognize some of the things that we deal with mentally and emotionally was Miss Tina Yeri. So I'd like to invite her up to offer her words of congratulations to you.
Hi, everybody.
Hey.
Congratulations. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
And I just wanted to say that, you know, we've talked about a lot of heavy subjects over the last few weeks. And I think that it's important to recognize when and where we need to step up, right? And how we navigate around those obstacles. I look at Nestel's story and, you know, there's a prime example right there. That perseverance and that drive to keep going, to change the story and rewrite it and be your success is one of the most rewarding experiences anybody can ever have. And this is just the beginning of your journey, right? All of you. It's a milestone in your journey, but it's the beginning and a new start to a new chapter. I wish you all the best of luck. We are still here for you. Strive is here for a lifetime for you, here to support you. still come to support groups. We'll be reaching out to you. Your interns will always be reaching out to you. Very proud. Keep your heads up. You're all great, and you inspire me every day. Be your own inspiration too. Thank you.
Thank you, Tina.
Thank you, Tina.
Thank you, Tina.
Thank you.
All right, guys. You are officially alumni of Strive, New York. With that being said, comes a number of perks of part of being an alumni. You will now get an opportunity to join our illustrious Alumni Association, and I would like to welcome my man Terrence D. Byerson to talk to you more about those perks and what the Alumni Association has to offer you.
Good afternoon, everyone. How's everyone doing?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Great.
First of all, let me say that this graduation has never ceased to amaze me of all the passion and of all the vigor and the enthusiasm that you guys have. And that's a testament not only to yourselves, but also to CJ, Letitia, Rochelle, the whole Strive staff. As CJ said, right now, you guys are now alumni. Two things I need y'all to do before this day is up. Before this day is up, two things. Number one, you're going to go to our LinkedIn page and you're going to join our LinkedIn Strive Alumni LinkedIn page. That's number one. Number two, you're also going to join our Facebook page as well. I'm sorry, our YouTube channel. And that way, not only are you going to be updated on all the exciting events and classes and courses that we are going to provide for you moving on, but you will know exactly to tune into that and get some information. Although you are alumni now, your journey has just begun. And in this journey, no matter what you do, your job is to always be as great as you can. Your job is always to stay on top of whatever craft that you are in. And what we do with our alumni associations, make sure that you have the tools necessary to be on top of any craft that you have, and also in your personal life. Wednesday night, we had a mortgage class where we taught individuals, or we gave advice on how to start a mortgage. A lot of us sometimes in our communities feel as though owning a house is a pipe dream. That's not true. You'll be amazed at how easy it is to own a house. I believe my man, what's my man name? Jason Alexander. I'm sorry, Jason Hernandez. He can attest to it. And congratulations on the marriage too, Jason.
Thank you.
But anyway, so things like mortgage, things about how to open up a savings and a checking account for little or no cost, which I will be doing next week on Wednesday night. Things that's going to be on empowerment. And what we need also from you guys, we need you guys to tell us what you want to see, what you want to hear about, what you want to do. The Alumni Association is not for us. It's for you guys. It's for the alumni. We are just going to be the ones that drive it and give you what you need. So you need to let us know. I don't care what it is. You want to say, I want to know how to cook, or I want to know what vaccines are, whatever it needs. We need you guys' input, and we need you guys to come through and let us know, because the journey is not over. We are here to make sure that you are successful for the rest of your lives. When we say you're Strive for Life, that doesn't mean that you can all just come get a job from us. That means that we are helping you to make sure that your life is in the best position that it can be. And we are here for you guys, and we want you guys to know that. That's all I have to say, but I cannot just say that, because I have to give it to my girl, Miss Verna Hamilton, who is the queen of the Alumni Association, and she's the one who keeps the wheels flowing. All right, so go ahead, Verna, you're on here.
Okay. Good morning, everybody. I just briefly want to say, there we go. I briefly want to say that if you don't get anything else, there are 5 things that we from the Alumni Association wish for all of you. We wish strength of character, strength in knowing that you matter, that you belong, that you are supported, that you are not by yourself. T, tenacity. As many of you talked about persevering through obstacles, that no is not the final answer, that you will win if you don't quit. R is about relationships. Relationships matter. So if you have relationships, that is wealth. I is for inspiration. Inspiration is the simple act of breathing in and breathing out. And so understand that as long as you're breathing, you will never know how many other people you influence, how many other people look up to you, and how many people are watching you and rooting for you to win. V is for value. Know your worth, value your experience, value the people who matter, and know that you matter. And last but not least, E is for evolution, which is growth, but G doesn't help spell strive. If you are continued and committed to growing, if you are committed to evolving, to continuously improving, then you will continuously STRIVE, which is strive. And so we don't have graduation caps, but I'm moving the tassel over and welcome you as official alumni of the Strive Alumni Association. Congratulations.